Hey, good morning. Welcome to the morning brief. Today is Thursday, August 21st. We've already had the 8:30 numbers came out. The unemployment claims came out at 235,000 versus 226. That is very, very close. It's not a huge deal. It is a miss, though. So chalk that up as something to put in the back burner that, hey, unemployment claims are rising. Philly Fed uh, manufacturing index was negative 0.3%, and the expected was 6.8. So this is actually a pretty big miss. So manufacturing is not doing so well. At 9:45, we have flash manufacturing PMI and services, flash services PMI. 10 a.m., we have existing home sales and CB leading index month over month. 10:30, natural gas storage. As always, the first day of the Jackson Hole Symposium is going on, so there will always be some news that filters out of that. Of course, on Friday, we actually will get to hear from Federal Chair Powell speaking. So Friday, 10 o'clock, a red item. Yeah. So what we're doing here is we're getting numbers that are not contributing to the rosy picture of the economy that is being painted. What we're getting is continuing to get numbers that suggest that the economy is slowing, inflation is still here. Yeah, it is what it is. So moving on, looking at the daily chart. As you can see, we had a big down day yesterday, a spike in volume, a recovery late in the day. Now we're gapping down. It looks like continuation to the downside, at least as I see it. We are now below the 20-day moving average, still above the 50 and the 100 or 200. So technically still in a bullish, but now that we're below the 20, we are now in a short-term downtrend. I've got a Fibonacci here. You can see that we came pretty close to the 50%, went through it a little bit, and then recovered. That will be support again, the 63.73 area, and of course that yesterday's low 63.63 area. We break below that, the 61.8 certainly on the docket. 63.40. There's also a low volume node right in that area, so certainly could get drawn to that. If we really get excited and go down more, there's a low volume node at 63.16 that could come into play. Yeah, it is what it is. Moving on, looking at the inventory. Inventory was negative. Now, this is the first time in a long time that we've had negative inventory and negative price action. Those are correlated. We're not too worried about that, but it does show that the market is starting to act like it's supposed to, which means that when the market goes down, inventory goes down. We haven't seen that in the last few because of buy the dip folks. The buy the dip folks just were not strong enough yesterday to make that happen. Looking at the overnight action was 34 points. That is well above average. Average is 22 to 24. Not gigantic, but still it is above average. Where do we have support and resistance? We definitely have some support right below the overnight lows at 64.85, we'll call that. 63.75. Got a bunch of confluence down here right around 63.62 to 60. We break through that, it gets kind of ugly. 63.50. Yeah, it gets ugly below that. On the top side, where do we have resistance? We've got a little confluence around 64.18, 64.38, 64.50, 64.60. That's about it on the top side. So there you have it. Stock Trader's Almanac for today is 47.6, 47.6. So a negative bias to the downside from the historical prediction of the Stock Trader's Almanac. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Happy trading. Hey, thanks for watching the morning brief. Check out my website for more information, oneononetrading.com. Take a look at the TroyLevels, a trade location finder for the futures markets. Help you find those levels of support and resistance that are just so hard to find. I also do personal coaching and mentorships. So go ahead and take a look at my website, oneononetrading.com.